Hey man, hope all is well. So this is going to be a quick run through of the ideas that I have for your arm, for your shoulder. These are some pictures of Thomas Myers Anatomy Train's arm line. As you can see, where are we at here? Back of the forearm, runs up in the shoulder, up in the neck. I'm just giving these quick illustrations so you can kind of get a visual for the points that I'm trying to hit with the soft tissue work. So you can see, so what we're going to do is rather than going right in the shoulder joint where you're experiencing the discomfort, we're going to work distal and proximal of it, try to free up the tissue that connects to it, and hopefully that releases the tension that's going on. So I'm going to show you the soft tissue points that I found useful for that real quick. I use these, obviously now my shoulder mobility is still not optimal, but it's a lot better than it used to be. Let's get my camera set up here. Sorry, this is a real quick run through before my crazy son wakes up. All right. Now, given that you don't have an actual shoulder mobility thing going on, I'm going to skip some of the correctives. Move, Peyton. Good girl. Hey, move. Sorry, it's my dog, obviously. Okay, so arm line. Back of the forearm's really hot from exercise, especially this kind of stuff you're doing. So I would really start here. Big ball, just kind of work in there, find those hot spots. Same thing like we did with the hips and the stomach. With the forearm, you can even just go into flexion and extension and just, you'll feel those extensors just really getting hit hard. Now from here, I like to keep the ball on it and then just start to roll up the side of the bicep. We're following that arm line, putting a lot of pressure right through here. Right through here, by the time you hit this spot, you should feel it radiating in the shoulder from what I'm thinking, if it's the way that I'm thinking. But just working out the bicep. Now obviously you need to find a comfortable position to do this in. So you may want to come laying down, roll out. But you're just following that up and you're stopping short of the actual joint. I'd only go to about right here. Release that. As you saw in the illustration, back of the neck. Anything through here is fair game. Especially right at the occipitals where it connects. You may get some radiating sensation through the neck into the trap. Lat and serratus. Boom, right through here. I don't know if you've been benching or not, but this one can get really hot if you're doing chest work. Start at the SC joint, really drive down on it. Go right below the clavicle, right towards the shoulder. You're going to find a lot of hot spots, especially right here where that Pec Minor attaches. Pec Minor really, you can see on me, my shoulder still roll forward. That Pec Minor really makes the shoulder roll forward. So when we open that up, you can get a lot of good movement. And I'll even take the drill that Pavel wrote about, laying across a roller or a yoga block or something. Support the head. I'm just going through this quick, obviously, but if you take the fingers, you can palpate, find that Pec Minor attachment, drive that shoulder up about 30% tension and hold, maybe 5 to 10 seconds, release. Do that 4 or 5 times. You'll really feel that shoulder start to get back posteriorly. Something I haven't been practicing enough because I'm a shortage on time. Those spots though, oh, last one. This one's awesome. Got my dowel set up. I got my camera here. Come on. This is a Serratus drill. Dowel against the wall. Maybe. Top of the dowel goes right behind that first rib, and you can just work on that rotation. I like to rotate my neck with it too. So as you can see, we haven't done anything that actually goes onto that shoulder socket itself. Now here's the big key. This is a 16 kilo bell. I go as high as 40 sometimes. This is another awesome Serratus drill for resetting the shoulder position. This will unimpinge that sensation you have. So I would experiment with either doing the soft tissue first or this first and see what gives you the better overall effect. Arm nice and locked. You're gonna really drive shoulder blade into the opposite back hip pocket, just like you're shoulder packing. You are shoulder packing. And get that scapula perfectly flat, and you're gonna feel the weight releasing these tissues on the outside. What this is actually doing is taking the humeral head and it's pushing it back in the socket. And that's what frees up the impingement. I would let this cook for maybe 3-4 minutes. If you can only go 1 or 2 minutes at the beginning, that's fine too, but just letting you know that you're probably gonna have to work up to some decent time under tension. This will release and you'll get a lot better overhead movement, and that impingement should clear up right after that. Like I said, do the soft tissue first or that one first. You can even check and recheck it. Brace the glutes, brace the stomach. Palms facing each other, try to go overhead. And I don't know if you can see or not, probably not. Maintain that stomach and that glute brace. And try to bring the arms overhead, and that'll tell you how it's going. And then lastly, where's my 12 kilo? Couple arm bar variations. I haven't been spotted on these in a while, so if my form's a little off, forgive me. Just a standard crooked arm bar. Obviously weight stacked. Shoulders driving down and back until this frees up. And then bring the elbows close to the torso as you can. Keep this relaxed. Crunch that lat like you're snapping a walnut. And that'll really stabilize that new position that we just got through the soft tissue and through the resetting. Another variant. This one's more challenging. Work on this as you find the time. Once you feel like you can really cramp that lat with no tension up in the trap, and come up to this variation that Hetzler showed me. Just coming into our windmill position in the get up. Same thing. Holding that elbow down, full lat tension. Relax the neck, play around the hand position until that all sinks in. Stabilize. Does wonders for helping that shoulder open up. I wouldn't do that though until you get the laying variation. Hey, move. Jason Marshall also showed me a good drill. Set up here for your get up. Up. This is all unweighted. Hips drive up, and then you're just reaching back, keeping that lat fully loaded, shoulder down and back, neck loose. Just trying to bow back as far as you can. I would pick a couple of those soft tissues points and really work them good for a week or two. Like I said, do it before or after the stair arm resetter right here. That should make a huge difference. Let me know how it goes. Good luck, man. Let me know.